Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we are going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I am just doing my makeup to do a bit of filming today since both my roommates are at work. I want to take advantage of this time that I have. And yeah, so I'm all clean-faced and ready to do some filming. So how is everybody's month going? I hope that you're still sticking to your New Year's plans and that your resolutions are going well. I know it can be so daunting to be like, oh my gosh, I planned out what I wanted to do for an entire year. How do I even start? Sometimes you just gotta start, man. I don't know. This week has been so cold. This weekend in Rapid City, it was like negative 15, 20 all weekend. So me and my roommate did not go anywhere. We sat on the couch and drank some wine, and that was honestly so fun. We ordered microphones, fake microphones off of Amazon, and now whenever we have our little like life chats, we talk into them, and it's so fun. I don't care how cheesy that is. We definitely got that off of someone like posted about doing that on like an Instagram reel or something, and we were like, oh, we have life chats a lot. Living in Rapid City is so interesting because it's what's the word? There just like aren't a whole lot of young women who are our age, or at least not that we've met. And so it's just like kind of hard. There's no shortage of men, let me tell you that. Every time we walk into the bar, there's definitely an imbalance of men versus women. There are always so many more men. And we've been like, oh, we want to meet like more women our age who like aren't married and don't have children and want to still like kind of party on the weekends. Or at least like go have fun. Like some people to do fun things with. And goodness has it been difficult. But you know, that's just our life right now. I don't know. We don't plan on being in Rapid City forever. We are just here for my friend's job. She's finishing up a contract, and then we'll see where the wind takes us, honestly. We've been talking about maybe going to Denver. We just want to be somewhere bigger. We're both originally from Minnesota. She's from more southern Minnesota. I myself am from the Twin Cities area. So I don't know. In terms of books that I'm reading right now, I have finished Assassin's Blade, and I thought it was so good. I have already kind of started Throne of Glass. Just like the first couple pages. Gosh, it was like a couple years ago now. I read about 30 pages of that book, and then I just decided to like put it down for the time being because I wasn't ready. Sometimes you're just not ready for what a book has to offer. You gotta, what's the word? Sometimes you just have to put it down for a little bit. But Assassin's Blade was so good. And I also finished Flawless by Elsie Silver. Oh my goodness, did I love that book. But I will say this about romance novels. I am so sick of the main man doing something to the main girl, saying something, and it's not even just like a miscommunication trope, because like obviously I think a lot of people don't like miscommunication tropes, but I'm so sick of these main men saying something so heinous and rude and mean to the main girl, and then she is just supposed to like be okay with it, I guess, or like live with that, knowing that they at that point said that to them. What is it? Twisted Love by Anna Huang. The first book in the Twisted series. The The only one of those books that I've liked was Twisted Games, I think, the bodyguard romance one. Because, like, Twisted Hate I did not like very much. Twisted Love, Alex Volkov kind of sucks. I've heard the last one is questionable as well, I guess. I don't know. I love the writing. I just don't like the people. The girls are great. The men are left to be desired, honestly. Except for the one bodyguard. I can't remember his name. Reese. Reese was his name. But I loved Rhett in Flawless. I thought he was so good. And then I feel like the third act conflict really kind of like, in a way, character assassinated him, because I feel like his big thing, even when he was kind of like, he was never a womanizer. He never took advantage of women. He even said to his, like, little apprentice, he was like, oh yeah, like, always treat women with respect, like, even if you're just, like, going to hook up with them, like, never, don't treat them poorly. And then for him to say what he did to Summer, our main girl, I was just like, really? I felt like that was kind of out of character, but oh my god, did I love that book. And then right now I'm reading City of Mist by, oh gosh, Carlos Ruiz Zafón. And it's so good, but the reading level on that is just through the roof. I have not read anything so challenging in so long. Like, there was one paragraph that basically just was talking about the beauty of a woman, and I had to read it 3 times to understand what was going on. It's only like 140 pages. I think I might try and finish it today. It's super, super good, and I really want to read his, like, novel that he's known for, which is called The Shadow of the Wind, I think. So, that's on my TBR in Goodreads now. And then what else? Oh, I started, what's it called? Final Offer by Lauren Asher. And, the beginning, I really don't think I'm gonna root for this couple. I don't know. I really liked Cal in the other 2 books. I thought, especially when he was helping, oh gosh, Iris? I think her name was? Whatever, Declan's love interest. I thought that he was awesome. He was such a good friend to her. He really stood up for her. And, to then, like, go into the 3rd book and find out, like, what he did to this poor woman. I don't know, and as someone who just got out of a relationship with, where the main problem was I had a partner who couldn't control their alcohol consumption, it was honestly super triggering for me. Because right at the beginning we see kind of like when Cal is like leaving her. And the thing that really upset me is he was like, well, she made me promise to never come back. And it's like, you said you were leaving her. What did you expect from her? Whatever. I want to keep reading because I also just have this thing where I feel like I need to complete things. So I'm gonna keep going with it, but yeah, what an opening. What an opening. I guess we'll see where it goes. What else has been going on? I have been trying to, like, finish projects. I have not bought any yarn. Well, excuse me. Kind of. I kind of haven't bought any yarn. I started my Taylor Swift kind of, like, look-alike cardigan that I really wanted to do, this year. And one thing about crochet cables is they eat yarn. They eat yarn. And so I had found 5 skeins of Lion brand fisherman's wool in the colorway Birch Tweed, which I don't think they're making anymore because can't find it at any craft stores and it's kind of hard to find online. I believe it's out of stock on the Lion brand website, but Amazon had it. So I ordered 5 more skeins, so I'll have 10 skeins, so that's over 2,000 yards. So hopefully that'll be enough. I have already finished the first panel. I'm on the second one. I still need to figure out how I'm going to do the back panel because I think the back panel is supposed to have these really big diamonds. And I just recently tried different types of cables for a different video that I was doing. And they're not hard, but I did find the diamonds to be quite challenging. So we'll kind of see where I end up on that one, I guess. What else? Oh, I like somehow hammered out like 6 bandanas. For whatever reason, I had like 4 or 5 that were like literally almost done. But like once I get to like the little things to wrap around your head to like tie them, I lose interest really fast. So I finished all of them, a lot of them, and they're all right here on my mannequin thing. I'm gonna try and film my next podcast episode today, so I will be showing them in that. And then, I don't know, what else is going on in everyone's life? Oh, me and my best friend took a sampler dance class on Monday. That was super fun. It was just this little thing called, or by Heartland Dancing, and it was an hour and a half, and you tried country swing, country two-step, and country waltz, which I really don't know the difference between regular waltz and country waltz. It really just seemed like regular waltz just set to country music, but... And I've swing danced a little bit in the past. Nothing too crazy, but going to South Dakota State University, one of like the socials that we would do with the frats was we would do line dancing and swing dancing. But it was interesting. We were definitely some of the younger people there, and it was just us, so we were dance partners, and it was super fun. I led the entire night. But I don't know, I'm excited. And then, was it not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, there's like a second part to the class where we're learning cha-cha, salsa, and something else. I can't remember. It's like 3 more Spanish dances. So I think that'll be fun. Not really, and I know it'll be fun. But yeah, I don't know. We're both trying to like figure out what kind of fun things we can do when the weather is so poor outside. Today it's like 5 degrees, but I did wake up to some snow. It was kind of like, I don't know. It's so interesting because like I'm so used to like just constantly having snow dumped on me. And to have such little snow here is weird. And it's also not as cold as being on the other side of the state. So it's just kind of like, what is going on here? Like, outside my apartment, it's like a hill. There's just a bunch of evergreen trees. And like some of them have snow on them and others just don't. And there's also just like almost no snow on the ground. So like all I see is like brown grass. So I'm just like not used to that at all. It's interesting. I've never lived somewhere. I always tell people I've never not known a harsh winter. Especially being on that side of South Dakota where it's like, it's the prairie. And it's interesting because a lot of people will say like, oh, well, all of South Dakota is prairie. And I'm like, I don't know, the hills, it's not mountains, but it's not the prairie. So I don't know, I'm sure there's some sort of subgenre that it's called that I just probably forgot from learning it in high school or something. But it's interesting, that's for sure. Too many eyeshadow brushes, so if you see me just doing this, I'm just trying to shove it in there. Okay, eyeliner. Now I have to figure out what lipstick I want to wear with this, because it's more of a pinky look. I used to be obsessed with makeup when I was younger. Like, any spare $5 I had went towards some sort of makeup thing, so I don't know, I just never grew out of it, I guess you could say. I've always really liked makeup. I think that it is such a fun way to express yourself. I also just like, it's a performance thing, I guess. Like, I love just like putting on makeup and talking to you guys. Also, I got my nails done yesterday for the first time in so long. It's like this reddy orange color. It reminds me of like fireworks, which definitely not the season for that, but oh my goodness, am I in love. I know, I've been super into oranges recently. Oranges, browns, any sort of like, anything that looks like your grandparents' basement from the 70s, like I want it. I want it on my face and on my clothes and on my nails. I want it everywhere. Okay, I need to stop messing with it. Huh. I loved winged eyeliner, but oh my goodness, it gets like so out of hand so quickly. I just have to like stop. Huh. My roommate and I are actually going to Sioux Falls this weekend. That's another thing I wanted to film today, was a pack with me and like figure out what projects I want to bring. So I'm super excited to go to my favorite yarn store. My brother just texted me, "Thanks for being my school assignment." I'm like, what are you talking about? But I get to go to my favorite yarn store, eat at my favorite ramen place, and just like go do some shopping. Yeah, I'm super excited. I don't know, it's always fun. Half the fun of like going on weekend trips with my best friend is literally the car rides. We just sit and we talk, and then we like jam out to like good music, and we actually finally like made a blended playlist, because Spotify will like blend your music tastes with a friend for you. And we finally did it, and we found out we have a 90% like match rate for Spotify music, which we shouldn't be surprised about, because like whenever we're in the car together, we listen obviously to the same stuff, and it's like, oh, you showed me this song and I like it, or I showed you this song and you like it, type of thing. So oh goodness, I shouldn't be surprised, but both of us were like, that much? I'm not sure I've ever found someone who like has such a same music taste as me as my best friend, because we both grew up kind of listening to country music. The only difference is like she listened to it in high school, and like I grew up from like childhood listening to it. We don't listen to a ton of country nowadays, but we like a lot of the early 2000s type stuff, and then like kind of going into when we both would have graduated high school. So we both really like that sort of country music, and then we both like the same kind of pop. We both really like Taylor Swift. The only real difference in our music taste is that like she, like when she was younger, and you know, you listen to your parents' music when you ride in the car with them. Her parents listened to a lot of 80s rock. So she grew up listening to that, whereas my parents grew up in the 90s. So I listened to quite a bit of that, like a little bit of R&B, Eminem, lots of country, lots of Rascal Flatts in my parents' car growing up. But yeah, and it's not like we listen to 80s rock too much when we're like in her car. The only time we really listen to it is if we go to like Hairball or like any other sort of like cover band concert, because we like scouting those out sometimes. My birthday weekend we went up to Deadwood, which is like a touristy western town out here on this side of the state. And it's like a lot of casinos, lots of gambling, but it's still really fun. They have really cool bars. And we like didn't know exactly what we wanted to do. We were like, oh, what to do for dinner? We're just gonna go out again tonight. And she was like, there's a hairball concert. Can we go? Because she knows it's not my favorite type of music. And I was like, duh, I don't care. I'll go anywhere. I'm not really a big live music person, but my best friend is. And if she goes, I want to go to this concert, sure, yeah, whatever. That was so much. It's almost 25 minutes. Wow. This was so fun just to sit down and just ramble and talk. I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. Let me know if you do in the comments below. Or if there are any topics that you would like me to talk about. I would love to keep doing more of these because, like, I don't know, kind of motivates me to do my makeup a little bit more. 90% of the time I just like will bring my iPad in here because my TV is behind me, as you can see, so I can't really watch TV while I do my makeup. So I'll like watch YouTube or something. But I don't know, sometimes makeup feels like such a chore, and it really shouldn't feel like that. It's supposed to be fun. I'm doing it for me. I do it to look nice on camera too. Because sometimes when I don't wear makeup I look so tired. Granted, I am tired, but oh, I really like this eye look today. But yeah, let me know if there are any topics you'd want me to talk about, or leave a video suggestion down below too. I want to know what you guys want to see from me. I really enjoy making videos. I want to keep doing it for you guys. I have been really, at least the past like month and a half, I've been really trying to put the effort and time into like video making and stuff. And I want to continue to do that, but I want to do what people want to see from me. So yeah, I don't know. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed spending some time with you. Don't forget to leave this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content about fiber arts and books and hopefully more stuff like this. Bye guys.